Hey guys, it's editor Dominari, I guess. I wanted to chime in the beginning of this video to let you know that we had some amazing fun at GCX. But the real reason I'm chiming in is because I guess you could say we had a lot of fun, so much fun that we didn't record like a proper ending to the video. Next year, because I will be there next year, we'll do better. And I'm already so much prouder of this video than I was of last year's video. Not to say last year's wasn't good, and now I'm just talking myself in circles, but there wasn't a real proper ending, it felt like, to this video. So if it feels like it kind of cut off a little bit, it did. But I want you to know we loved it. So here it is. Without further ado, take a watch. Take a look-see. I'll start it. Sorry. Hey guys, it's Mr. Dominari. And we're on day 2 of GCX. We decided not to record any for day 1 because we kind of just wanted to enjoy ourselves, and plus we're super duper tired, and plus this camera's getting really close. Unlike last year, I'm not behind the camera.
Is this the same one that you used for potheads?
Yes, that's the exact same one. 4K, 60 FPS, a lot of camera noise, which I'm going to try to fix in post this time around. Thursday night, really Friday morning, at 2 a.m., we all gathered and drove 6 hours here. And we were super duper tired, but we're here. We arrived. It was fun, and we've had a fun first day, but now we're on day 2, and we're going to try to do some interviews, as well as show GCX around. But we're not done there. We also have Universal.
Yo! I've never been to Universal before.
Yeah, Lacey's never been. So I think it's gonna be fun. Austin's never been either. I think me and Dylan are really the only two that have been, huh?
That's a guilty as charged.
Guilty as charged, he says. But I think it'll be fun. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. I'm really, really excited. There's also a cosplay contest today, just like last year. We have Sub-Zero in the flesh instead of Reaper. And we have Star-Lord. That's going to make an appearance.
He's Star-Lord.
I'm going to be Star-Lord. I'm not going to enter the contest, though.
Wait, your costume's so good.
But
You should have gotten the helmet.
Exactly, that's what I want. I wanted the helmet and I wanted the guns. But fiscal responsibility caught up to me, so I couldn't exactly do that.
Well, let's go get some Becky.
Some what?
Some Becky. Breakfast.
Okay, we're gonna get some breakfast. But we'll see you soon. Alright, so first person we're interviewing is our camera woman. She said we should, talk about our expectations. So what are your expectations for today? I know you're going to be in the cosplay contest.
That's pretty much it. Cosplay contest, and I want to try and meet the content creators.
Me too. I think Mr. Fruit and Robbie are going to be here. And I met Robbie last time, and I had a little video with him. I don't think they'll be able to do a video this time, because there's a big rule sign now. Everything's a lot more organized when it comes to the creators. And Mr. Fruit and Robbie have kind of blown up in the last year, I guess, compared to what they just were. Expectations wise for me though, I'm just ready to talk more to the rest of these guys. We're gonna go up to them and we're gonna look at their stuff and have a little conversation with them. And if they're okay with an interview, we'll ask them if they're okay. Then we'll record one with them. And if they're not, that's totally fine. There's a bunch more people here than I thought there would be, just in the animation community too, and the art community. So I'm very, very happy to see them. Click here for the guy that we ended up meeting and does amazing art. And I won a little contest for him years ago. We're at the Rosensingle Creek Hotel though, just like last year. Difference is we are eating breakfast at the hotel. Whereas last year we went to Waffle House or something. we went to Waffle House. This year, we're here, and I have to say, not a food critic, kind of mid. It is a breakfast buffet. I guess they went with quantity over quality.
I personally thought this shit was bussin'.
You literally just complained about the eggs.
Okay, the eggs, 95% milk, watery, gross, but everything else, like, bussin'. Go get them a croissant. The mini croissant's delicious.
Show them the eggs that you ate. They're a little milky. It's a little on the wet side. Yeah, you see, the camera doesn't even want to look at it.
So you're thinking about Universal?
Yeah. Oh my god, I can't wait for Universal. I can't wait for Universal. We do end up going to Universal. Very, very excited. I've been to Universal a bunch. I mean, a bunch. Dylan has been to Universal a couple times too, I believe. Yeah, Lacey's never gone. Austin's never gone. Although I have ridden every ride there except for the Velocicoaster, so I can't wait to ride the Velocicoaster. Yeah, Lacey says that she's a junkie, and she's gonna be running a junkie for adrenaline, so she's gonna be on all the roller coasters. I can't wait because they are so damn good.
The only thing we said we don't want to do is the...
Yeah, we said we don't want to do the Doom Drop. I hate the Doom Drop. I'm not a fan of those type of rides. I don't know why, but I'm a fan of everything else. I'm ready, you know. I'm excited.
Give me a little 360.
Oh, I
Give me a little 360. My tightly wrapped little Russian man.
Okay.
You know the little suit videos?
I'm familiar.
Gift wrapped Twinkie Asian man.
Oh, hold on. Let me put hair stuff in my hair.
And pomade. And then we've got Sub-Zero over here.
Sub-Zero.
In spirit, I'm Scorpion.
In spirit?
Yeah. In spirit.
I'm Nathan Drake.
So who are we dressed as today?
Star-Lord.
Star-Lord from the very notable Guardians of the Galaxy. Where's your hat?
Helmet.
Where's your hat?
It's destroyed. In fact, he never wears the helmet once in the third movie.
Really?
So you know what? I'm actually straight on point right now. What do you dress up as?
I'm dressed as Reed today. I've got Reed's jacket on. And his bag. And literally all of his shit. Reed, did you go ahead and get your GCX merch? You didn't? What about the swag bag you were supposed to get when you first got here? Oh, you didn't get it? You didn't get your swag bag? No. I'm trying to get you some motherfucking content, bro. They weren't here with us on the first day.
You're right. There was supposed to be a swag bag with a little premium passes we got, a little Pokemon theme. It ended up being that it was stuck in customs. It was actually stuck in customs, which is crazy. But they said that it was supposed to give it to us today. I just didn't stop by the stand.
We'll have to stop then. Most of these people were here yesterday, or at least the vendors were, but the cosplayers are new. We only had about 2, 3 cosplayers yesterday, and most of them were actually selling at the vendors. This is Guardian MH. Reed, would you like to stand in front of them and tell them what Guardian MH is?
Guardians Mental Health is a non-profit organization where they literally just give out packets for people who are going through any type of mental illness or stress or anxiety. They give out free packs, actually. We got 2 free packs yesterday. And they accept donations and stuff like that all the time. But it's been going on for a couple of years now. We talked to them yesterday a little bit. And the stuff that they have is really, really cool.
Oh, the bingo. I did that yesterday.
You did?
I did not get bingo.
Hey, Star-Lord.
That's me, right? Thank you.
We're trying to spread a little bit about the message that you told us yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have anything you'd want to say to us? Yeah, go ahead.
Sure. So we are Guardians Mental Health. We're a 501c3 nonprofit focused on mental health awareness throughout the gaming community. One of the main ways we do that is through our mental health kit program. So they're a combination of mental health strategies, tools, resources, fidget items that are built by mental health professionals. So I'm a licensed psychologist, our advocacy director is a licensed clinical social worker. We work with a bunch of other mental health professionals to make sure that what is in here are things that we would use with our clients on a day-to-day basis. Not a replacement for therapy, but more something to be used in conjunction with a therapist. They're completely free. So we want to make sure that people can have access to them, and everything that we have for sale, everything just goes right back to the kits, so to keep them free.
I think that's I think that is honestly amazing. It's something really needed, and I don't know, it's something that wasn't said but definitely was needed, and you kind of filled that void. It felt like, you know.
We saw that there was a need in the community because it is a very underserved population. Many of my clients that I work with that are gamers, we never had this type of resource. So I was always saying, oh, people were just staying in the basement or something. No, it's much more than that. And it didn't have that focused resource for them. So if it's not out there, let's just build it.
You definitely have like your own stake in the community right now. People love it, and I love it too, honestly. Yeah. Thank you so much for talking with us. Okay, yeah.
We come from the gaming community. We all met through Destiny and playing Destiny, and we just have a blast.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Guardians Mental Health. I love it. It's been going on for a couple years now, so I'm really, really happy with it. If you hear noise in the background, it's the stage, because I'm pretty sure they're about to do an invitational. Right now they have Discord stuff going on, but I'm pretty sure they're about to do a tournament. But right after that, in like what, 2.5 hours, they're going to have a cosplay contest, and our dude Sub-Zero over here is going to enter in it. I'm not really going to be entering into it, because I'm going to be here on the floor, recording with Lacey. But I do wish you luck. Let's just peruse, you know. Let's walk and just peruse. When we came here yesterday, though,
Recording you like a video game right now, like over the shoulder.
like third person.
Yeah.
That's perfect. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Right over here, I don't know how much they want actually said about what's happening over here. It's mostly just a Bungie booth for you to voice your opinion on the state of the game right now, which is needed at this state right now. I missed some of the stuff that happened yesterday with some of the developers, but they are here, and I heard they were talking on stage specifically about development. And even though the game may be going through a hard time right now, it does seem like the developers are super duper in love with what they do, and they are trying their best. I know. It just feels like there's a little bit of misorganization going on, but it's fine. No, I saved up a good bit of money to kind of splurge today specifically, and whenever we get to Universal, because I know that the stuff at Universal is going to be expensive. One of the first things Lacey kind of ran into was this place here. It's called Misty Mountain Gaming. It's a lot of D&D stuff.
i.e. dice, a lot.
Everything's fully tactile.
Yeah, it's very very cool, and it has a really great design. Yeah, would you like to talk to us about it a little bit? Yeah, sure. Okay. So, in your own words, what do you have going on here?
What do I? Well, Misty Mountain Gaming, they've been a great partner to me as D20 Tales. They sponsor my show. I actually hunted them out because I originally wanted to find the dice that were the best balanced in the industry, and I found that their metal dice specifically are very high quality metal and a high quality mold to prevent something called micro bubbles, so they're really fair. So like someone like me who's like a huge nerd about dice being like very optimal and rolling, especially for the show, like I want the dice to be very optimal as far as like how fair they are. So I only rolled their dice for the show. And then I bullied them into that. I was like, hey, I only roll your dice for my show. You should fucking sponsor me. And then they did. So, that's great. But that's their metal dice. They have obviously like these really cool like sharp edge resin liquid core, and then the regular sharp edge resin as well that aren't liquid core. But like feel how sharp this is.
Actually, though,
Feel that.
it's some of the most unique looking dice I've ever seen in my life. I really do like it. Yeah. Yeah, that is crazy.
They're guaranteed more dangerous than Legos. Like these are really sharp. I hurt myself on them sometimes. And then over here we have the hollow metal dice. These are really fucking cool. So yeah, so they're made with a copper and zinc that makes them jingle like wind chimes when you roll them together for some of these sets. At least that's the reason I'm supposed to say why they make that sound, but the real reason why they make that sound is because we trap the souls of small fey creatures inside, and then when you bang their cages together, they start screaming. Oh, yeah. But, each different design has its own unique resonance and sounds different. Some of these, like these ones with the gears on them, are designed to sound like the whirring of small gears. So if there you go, you roll them, they sound like little whirring gears.
Yeah, they do.
And then over here we obviously have our gemstone, our semi-precious gemstone sets that are also very beautiful. Everything Misty Mountain Gaming sells comes with a lifetime warranty. They won't sell anything that they won't lifetime warranty.
The leather stuff. Yeah.
Yep, all of it. We have these sets of dice over here. This set of dice is ethically sourced, hand-carved water buffalo bone.
What is it?
Water buffalo bone. Ethically sourced, hand-carved. It's wild. Yeah, but the wildest set of dice isn't our most expensive one. If you come all the way down, this is one of our newest things we just came out with. Bouncy ball dice. Oh. You want to add an extra element of chaos to your dice that once you roll them, they roll themselves.
They already fall off the table by themselves. That's crazy.
Well, yeah, now you can chase them all the way across the room.
I love that. I actually do. I love that.
Yeah, but nothing adds more of an element of chaos than a dice that after you start rolling, it starts rolling itself.
You guys seem super duper passionate about this. I mean, you have a really big stand. You have tons of products. How long have you guys been doing this? Really?
I don't know. They've been at it for a couple years. I've been partnered with them. They've been sponsoring my show for a little under a year, which is great. They've been on tour with us at all the GalaxyCon events where we do live interactive D&D shows. But we have their minis. Their minis are great. I love their stuff. This is why I bullied them into sponsoring me. I just kept showing up at the same cons they were at, and I was like, sponsor me, and they eventually came. But yeah, I know they've been doing this for years. They've been killing it on the con scene. I think they're doing 104 conventions this year. Wow. Which is wild. That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of conventions. I really like their stuff. It's really important to me as someone with a platform, even though it's a small platform, to only showcase and uphold products that I myself would personally use, that I have a lot of faith and trust in. And so Misty Mountain Gaming was that, because like I said, before they even sponsored me, it was the only dice that I rolled. It was a product that I really believed in and that I really like. And getting to know them, this is always a dicey thing as a content creator. It's you get to know a product. Yes, it's a dicey thing. Haha. But as a content creator, it can always be a little bit dicey, as I said, to get to know where a product comes from and then find out things about the company that maybe you didn't want to know. But it's been an incredible experience working with the Misty Mountain Gaming team, because all of their people are really genuine. They're really nice, good, cool people. They really care. They take really good care of their employees. They pay them well. They feed them well. They take good care of them. and they just really believe in their product. Like I said, like lifetime warranty on everything they sell.
And like you said, like that's kind of stuff feels like a breath of fresh air compared to
it's
some
like
other
crazy.
stuff.
The more I kept finding out about how good they were, I was like, damn, I'm gonna cry.
What's the catch?
The catch? Oh, it's you sell your soul when you roll the dice, obviously.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us, especially going in depth as you did. I really enjoyed it. This was like the first stand we came to yesterday because it just caught our eyes so well, and it's just so many products. But we really do love what you're doing here.
Thanks. Yeah, Misty. I love Misty Mountain Gaming. I like being a part of their team. Rose too. She's part of the show. Yeah, they've just been great to us. They're great to other content creators. Like they sponsor other small content creators. Like they support a lot of the community. It's really fun.
Thank you so much, Eric. Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Have fun.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you. That was cool learning about them. But yeah, like I said, Lacey bolted toward this one as soon as the doors open.
Look at the leather stuff.
The leather stuff is really, really good. I will admit.
They know the guy that makes it. He's not here today, but the guy who makes it, he partners with them. And you can tell it is homemade. It still smells like the chemicals that they put on the leather.
Yeah, it is really, really good. I'm super in love with it.
Yeah. And everybody that works for them is super sweet. Every time I've come up, like at least one person has come up and talked to me, which I can kind of be abrasive at a gaming convention where not everyone wants to talk to someone, but I like it a lot. I like talking to people.
Yeah, me too, exactly. I think it works really well, especially with what they have going on here. This is art of Stratius Obscura. Most of the stuff that they do is a bunch of dragon themed art, but it's really, really cool. Last year I got a bunch of pins from them. They did really, really cool on it. And it's really, I don't know, it's something about the diversity of them, because I mean, when I say dragons, I mean if you want dragons, this is it. In fact, that's the pin right there that I got last year. But if you can think you can put a dragon on it, there's probably a dragon version of it here. I mean, we have book bags up there, we have little stands based on different video games. We have lanyards, keychains, stickers, pins. There's a bunch. There's posters, there's banners, there's shirts.
Sorry, there's a dog.
There's a dog, and you're like, I need it. I'm really impressed with the selection they have here. I'm very, very happy that they're back. I remember them talking to me last year, talking about how the year they come back, they would have a lot more stuff, which they do. They have a lot more stuff this year. Oh my god! I see a poster that I want. I see a poster that I want. I kind of want Rebecca.
You kind of want to what?
Rebecca up there from Cyberpunk. Oh my god!
You want to get it and interview the person who's...
That's the last one too? Oh my god, yeah, I need it. I'm gonna try to get in line over here and talk to this girl. Hey, I'd love it. Can I buy one of these? I want the Rebecca one up there, the one that's like the last one. Yeah.
For that one, I can tell you how to use that display up until a little bit later today.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I can do that.
Now, write your name on it and make sure it's yours so you can buy it.
Oh, okay, that's perfect. Yeah, that works. Okay. Can I have my wallet? Okay. Stop. I don't think I've ever showed that on camera.
You're the editor. If I embarrass you, you can edit it out.
That's so true.
If I embarrass you.
Okay, so obviously there's a lot of art going on here. There's a lot. So you want to tell us a little bit about what's going on here, because it's a lot.
Absolutely. So, can I hold it?
Sure, you can hold it. Absolutely.
So we're V1 Tech. We are a plexiglass company that works with a bunch of different artists all over the world. They come through us, and we personally promote them exclusively to show off their art skills. So the art on this wall is artist Ozzy Oz the Virus. He's down in Orlando, Florida, right where we're at. He'll be here later today if you wanted to come by and meet him. But yeah, so a bunch of different art, all different artists. You can check out our website. It's v1tech.com, and definitely you can see all the art and all the artists here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's very lovely. You have a great personality, by the way. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, come by between 4 and 5 today, and I will be there.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Hi. We're just looking around. We're recording stuff for your life. Thank you so much. I'm glad you recognize. Yeah, absolutely. Give us the rundown of like what's going on here, you know?
So I'm John. I go by Furion Art online on Twitter. I've been coming to Guardian Con / GCX since 2018, selling since 2019. I even did the virtual one when they had that online. I am primarily a Destiny artist. That's what I do. I work with the community. I draw people's Guardians for them. I do commission work, but for a long time I just did helping people out work. Like if you wanted to have your Hunter or Warlock or Titan drawn, I did that. I've worked with Bungie a few times, did a couple of commissions for them.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Recently, the Guardian Games the last 2 years, if you were the top grossing score guy, I was the guy that did your fire team as a commission piece. So
I remember reading about that. Yeah, I remember that. That was you.
It's been a fantastic little adventure. Yeah, so that's what I do. I draw. It's fun.
And you do it really, really well. I remember you being here last year. I was here last year. And I remember you guys had some shirts that you guys sold out of really, really quickly.
Last year was busy, really busy. This year's been a little bit more laid back. I'm not selling nearly as much as I did last year, but since I sold so much last year, I guess that makes sense. If you're a returning person, you bought all my stuff last time, maybe you don't need it this time. So that
exactly. I love it though, and thank you for talking to us, by the way.
Happy to do it.
Yeah, that was Furion Art though. These guys have been amazing. I've been following them on Twitter for years. But they do a lot of really, really cool stuff. And as you heard, they got hired by Bungie. They did get hired by Bungie. This is Brian Monkus.
So I'm an artist, mostly fan art. Do illustrative work primarily. Anything ranging from cartoons to realistic interpretations of video games, pop culture, movies. Depends on what's hired. What I'm hired for.
And you've been hired by some pretty big companies. I saw that you were like, was it Microsoft?
Yeah.
Yes, I thought so. I saw on Twitter that you were hired by Microsoft. You want to talk about that?
Sure. So recently, Diablo 4 came out. We had a little bit of a collaboration with Microsoft / Blizzard to do some commissions for 10 winners of more of a fashion contest sort of thing. But they hired me to do that. It's like a publicity kind of thing for the game. But yeah, that's the most recent. I've done stuff for Sony over the years for Destiny. About 5 years ago or so. Yeah.
I've been keeping up with you on Twitter, and like every single time you show off what you draw, it's really, really cool. You have a very unique style. It's very, very realistic. It's gritty. It's dark, and I don't know. It's a style that people love to look at.
Well, I appreciate that.
And thank you for talking to us, by the way.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good to see you guys.
Yeah. Hi. We've been recording a bunch of the people and the artists and the vendors here. Would you want to, I guess, kind of talk about what you bring and the art that you kind of do? Absolutely. Okay. Sure. So go ahead. I haven't really met you. Have you been to GCX before?
I have. I've been to GCX back whenever it was still called Guardian Con. Yeah. So I really enjoyed it. But I was here last year, the year prior, and the one in 2019, because I think actually they skipped 20 and 21. So just last year, this year, and 2019.
So, what about art do you do here? Like, it's a really nice style, especially I see all the miraculous stuff. I love miraculous Ladybug. Like, I love it.
Well, thank you. So I draw a lot of anime art. Anime is probably my biggest inspiration, but I do carry a lot of things from games that I like, as well as other cartoons, just things that I find interesting. But right now, I'm actually trying to phase out of doing my fan art stuff so I can focus on more original works.
That's really nice. I see, like, you, even while here, you're not off the drawing board right now. Yeah.
So I'm working on a webtoon called Windswept. It's a slice of life school comedy, and I come out with a chapter every month. And because it's just so much work, the grind really doesn't stop, which is I'm working on chapter, I think, 35 right now. So just trying to get as much time into the creation process as I can to make it as high quality of a work as I can.
It takes a lot of talent and a lot of dedication, so it's really admirable, I will say.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just really addicted to making stories and creating little guys that are interesting to read about.
I love that. I love that. Thank you so much for talking to us today.
Of course. Thank you so much for chatting with me.
Thank you. Hi. We're back. And we're recording a bunch of artists here on the GCX Artist Alley. I don't know if they still call it Artist Alley this week. It's something. I was wondering if you did want to talk to us about what you guys have going on here.
Yeah, so I'm Shayla, or Bird Ninja Art. I came all the way down from Alaska.
Alaska? Oh my god.
We saw an Alaskan license plate.
We did. We did see an Alaskan license plate.
Yeah, no, it wasn't me. I flew down this time. But yeah, no. So I do a lot of birds, a lot of landscapes, but I also play a lot of video games. And right now it's Destiny, so I got a lot of Destiny.
A lot of Destiny, which fits right in. You know, it did start out as a Destiny thing. I'm glad it's expanded more. But I do love the art that you we visited you yesterday, and I really do like a lot of the colors you incorporate into your artwork.
Yeah, thank you. I do a lot of my stuff traditionally, so. I mainly do it in ink and watercolor, so I have the physical original, and it's just so much funner. It's like more natural, and
it's fun. It's really pleasing to the eyes.
It is. But then I also do pen and ink work. So like I did this one, and then I digitally colored it.
It looks great.
So I do all sorts of stuff.
Thank you so much for talking to us. Yeah, I'm glad to be here. And
what was your name?
I'm Reed. I go by Mr. Dominari on YouTube, and that's where we're gonna put this whole like mini documentary on. Yeah, we're gonna try to interview as many people as we can.
I do YouTube too.
Yeah, really? What?
Yeah.
It's the same one, right?
Yeah, Bird Ninja.
Okay, gotcha, Bird Ninja. Okay, totally. Thank you so much. It was fun talking to you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Ooh, I want to talk to these guys. We're just recording a bunch of different artists and vendors here this year, and just kind of asking like what they do, try to promote them, you know, give them a little love. Yeah, okay, sure. You want to tell us what you guys are about here?
I'm just a fantasy artist and illustrator. I do comics and illustrations, and we do obviously tons of different types of merch. So, yeah.
It's really nice. I love the stand, or at least the design of the stand right here. I've got I think I've got one of the crayons from here at home right now, actually.
Well, you know, you gotta keep Titans well fed.
Exactly. I'm a Titan main. I love it. I love it so much. You are? Yes. What's your favorite Titan subclass?
Hunters. I'm an Arc Titan, not a Thunder Crash, the normal.
What? You don't like Thundercraft? If I run Arc Titan, I only run it.
PvE, but I'm a PvP player.
Oh, you are your PvP player. If I'm running PvP, I go solar. Hello, hi. I was here last year. We're doing. You did. Hi, we're back. We're doing another little mini doc for GCX. If you guys want to tell us about what you're about now, like, how you guys are loving it.
Wait, I have a quick interview question for you. They do pink drinks at the Starbucks here?
They absolutely
Good. I needed to know.
Well, tell us what you guys are about here, you know?
A whole lot of insanity and a good backup team.
It is really...
As she literally says, I make the stuff, I get thrown out of the booth, they just work here. But no, I have two awesome people behind me, 24/7. Emotional support human, and I just make the things. And I have a new War Beast this year.
Yes, we saw that. That was so lovely.
On the War Beast. 100% purebred good boy, no Bane juice required. He's our mascot.
He is. It's really, really cool. And you guys have always had such unique work, especially when it comes to this convention. Like, it's just like little unique stuff that you guys put like a twist on, you know?
We try, because there's not really much of that in the market out there, and everybody wants decor that, unfortunately, please don't hate me, Bungie. You guys need to really work on the home decor stuff, because this is the stuff that comes in, and every year we try to bring some new element that's livens up the gaming room without being overly like merchy and more like in what's the word I'm looking for? Niche? Not niche. Niche is a stupid word. I don't know. It just appeals to people. I want funky stuff you don't find anywhere else.
Exactly. There was like a void that no one really knew was there that you guys just kind of tried to fill up, you know?
Also just disappeared. Also was a cool one. But there's elements in the game that I feel like they're really great aesthetics, and you only got one shot of them, and then I feel like that needs to be out there more. And a lot of people ask for it. So that's kind of like where I hope I'm filling in with that.
I love that. I think you guys do it very, very well. It's a very nice stand.
Just like last year, we're doing a raffle. If you notice on the front, we're actually raffling the axe.
Yes.
Yeah, and luckily, last year I think we donated around $250, $300 for St. Jude's, because half the proceeds that we get from the raffle sales go back to the kids. This year, we're looking at maybe $600 that we're going to do donations to the kids. And it's fantastic that people, when I tell them, hey, it's for the kids, not just for us, like, yeah, we'll get a small piece of that commission, but GCX has really brought in the whole thing, the theme of the kids, like bringing in St. Jude's, doing a lot of things for them, and it's really great that they do that for us here. And a gamer community loves supporting people, right? They support streamers. Now is their chance to give back to kids. So that's why we decided, she decided to do the axe this year. And it's been fantastic watching her build it. I believe she'll do commissions, and we are offering free shipping. So that was a big thing, that people were worried that they're not going to, they purchase this, or if they get it at the raffle, that they won't be able to get it. Well, we ship, so no one has to worry about that. And yeah, we're really excited, and we're going to do the drawing today at 3.
Hey, wow, thank you guys so much. It's very, very nice. Absolutely. It's nice seeing you guys again. Yeah, it is, absolutely. Absolutely. We are back. We took a little break because we wanted to see the G1 Invitational Tournament, or at least the last half of it. We missed the first half, but we got the good part because it was actually super duper good, especially that final match. That final match was amazing. Crazy. It really was. It was just extremely crazy, and they both played really, really well. Especially that final match. I didn't know who was gonna win. It was good. It was so good. So right now we are taking a break. Now that it's done, we got some Starbucks here at Smooth Java. It's a pretty little place.
So who ended up winning this tournament? Who was playing, and who were you impressed by?
Okay, well, this is a lot of questions that I can't answer all of them to because I don't know all of their names.
I remember their names.
You do? Okay, so there's Walla. Right? Walla? Team Walla, Team Captain Walla. He was... Yes, he had T-Storm and Ballistic Kitty, and they showed up. They were my favorites, and Ballistic Kitty showed up. I loved her. She did really, really well with the positioning on that bow. Like, she didn't even have to go for a kill. She was going for hits because her two teammates were going crazy with the cleanup. Like, they were going so good cleaning up her kills. It just kept putting the other team on the back foot. Every single time they got hit, they had to go back because couldn't deal with being low. I was just super duper impressed by them. I'm glad Walla came back because he was here last year for the 1v1 tournament, but it seems like they enjoyed themselves more in a team-based setting, and I enjoyed it more in a team-based setting too. It was very, very cool. I loved it a lot. Anything about that surprised you, Lacey? Since, you know.
So, it was Team Walla against Team Maddox, but Maddox was led by the player Omelet. And the Team Maddox was complaining about Walla's the grenade launcher. What's that fucking green thing called? Walla was strand grappling all throughout the map like freaking Spider-Man, and just grenade launching, absolutely murking people. And as a viewer, it was like, damn, the same thing again. Like, he was getting double, triple kills, like everybody in the same spot, just boom, killing all of them at the one time. And I can imagine how infuriating that could be. But I mean, like at the end of the day, if you've got a good loadout and you're able to do that kind of stuff, and it's just like an actual, like, good technique, I mean, that's fine. But the entire team was just complaining about Walla the whole time. 'Cause, I mean, like, he's good, and I can appreciate that. But oh man, I am sure Maddox was fucking like so annoyed. Eventually, I think Walla realized that it was still annoying, so he would like switch up his technique a little bit, switch out his loadout some. But every now and then, if he was backed in a corner, he would grapple around and take that grenade launcher out. But yeah, I mean, I don't have much to add other than Ballistic Kitty was killing it. Oh my god, you guys should definitely, if they upload the live stream to YouTube, I'm gonna rewatch it when I get back. I'm gonna watch the first half, because the first half took place yesterday, and I don't know what we were doing, but we didn't end up go seeing it. But we should have gone to see it. We were sleepy. I'm sure Reed told y'all, but we left our hometown at 2 o'clock in the morning to get here by like 8:30. We're in Florida right now. We are not from Florida. And we drove all night. It was me and Reed. We took turns, and we were fucking exhausted. It felt like the same day, and I didn't sleep well the night before. I don't think you did either. So it felt like we had been awake for like 48 hours, which was true. But the cosplay contest is coming up soon. We have a friend that's going to be in it. I don't know why Reed's not in it. And his little Star-Lord. Ooh. No, I've got my lesbian outfit on with Reed's lesbian jacket. You dress like a lesbian.
And that is about where the footage ends. Spoiler alert, we went to the cosplay contest. Austin was in it. He had an amazing time. I'm very happy that he had such an amazing time. The judges seemed to like him, and so did the crowd. And then we had an amazing rest of those 2.5 days. We went to Universal. I don't know, it was a great time. I wouldn't have went with anybody else, honestly. It was just a really fun time. I loved the people that I brought with me. And I guess above all, that is really a lot of the fun that I had, because I've been to GCX before now, and I've been to Universal tons of times. So the only thing that changed was just, I guess, the amazing company. I really love that you guys were able to come out. If any of the other 3 of you that came on the trip with me is watching, I'm so glad that you guys agreed to come out with me to GCX. It made my entire weekend so much better. We were there for my best friend Lacey's birthday, and I hope I made it a good birthday. She's an amazing person. She's been on the channel before, and she's funny, she's smart. She made the trip a million times better, and I'm very, very grateful for that. In fact, I'm grateful for everyone that we just straight up met. One thing that I started to notice when editing this was how many people really enjoyed themselves just being there, and it's really admirable. It's inspiring, And I apologize if this is a little all over the place. I don't really even have a script to read anywhere. It's just off the noggin right now. And every time I try to think of something to say, it always goes back to I love my friends that I went with. I love them. If you must also know, I did end up meeting Mr. Fruit, Robbie V, and that boy Joey. I met them all. I had them sign my little badge. And I did end up getting the Rebecca print, glass print. It's very cool. It's very high quality. And there's a lot of takeaways from this convention. I learned a lot. I met a lot of people. There's a lot of stuff that I have in the works now with stuff behind the scenes and stuff that you guys might have already heard about. But the biggest takeaway I keep going back to is just my friends, the people I brought with me. I really, really loved it. I kept thinking of it as I invested a lot of money into this trip, but I think I really invested a lot of money into the people that I love. And I know I don't have to drive 3 states away to see those people, but man, it was fun with you guys.
Gripping the wheel, I'm back between villages, and everything's still.